Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Megan. I try to do videos that are helpful, routines, things I do with my toddlers, our favorite things, reviews, etc. And I wanted to do a quick video today on our favorite things for babies like 3 to 4 months. So Bridget is 4 months old, and I kind of want to show you what we've been using. So I won't show you the bouncer because I have a review on that, and I also have a review on the Munch Mitt, so you can go look at those. Those are two things that we use a ton. So I'm just going to kind of go over like my top favorite things toy-wise that we have gotten her to engage her, because engagement is so important, and she doesn't get, on the ground and on her belly as much as she should, but it is important to have these things for her. And so if you're looking to buy toys or anything for your 3 to 4 month old, you can kind of know what to invest in. And I have a ton of stuff because I went downstairs and brought up all the stuff that we had for my twins, and I'm just going to tell you what she kind of likes. Every child is different. Every child will like something different, but it's always nice to have a little bit of advice. So
the first thing is this activity mat. I think everybody needs an activity mat. So this one is just Fisher Price, and it's their jungle mat. And I actually have 3 of these. So I had 2 with my twins, and then this one my mother-in-law had at her house with the twins, and somehow I ended up with all 3 because I think one of them kind of broke. And when I went in the basement to pull them up, this is the one I grabbed because it's the most colorful. It does have this little toucan on the top that plays music and does lights, which I don't do because I get overstimulated very easily and I don't like the music it plays. But I love the bright colors. Some of these toys came with it, and some of them I got from other mats that I had. So I think this one came with it. I know the other lion didn't. But anyway, you can put your own toys on, but it comes with toys. It has this little butterfly thing you can twist around. The mat part is super wipeable, so when she spits up on it, I can wipe it really easy. And then over there, it has a little crinkle leaf, and then it does have that cute giraffe that she loves to look at.
I know that Love Every, I think it's called, now Target is carrying them, has a really nice wooden one that I would have loved to have. And it is, if you're going for like a minimalist or like more of a Montessori, but honestly, I had to use what I had already, and I love this. Bright colors, we use it all the time. So I'll show you what she does under it. She reaches for the toys. I like that you can change the toys out. Like I said, I'm not sure which toys came with it, but it's great. You should definitely have a little play gym.
So Bridget loves it. She is rolling over now, so she'll roll over. She's reaching for them. She's starting to grab them. She definitely rolled herself over, and she's starting to look at stuff. So she definitely loves this. She's really starting to use her hands to reach and grab, which is great. While we're on tummy time, I'm going to show you this baby Einstein thing. I got this with the twins, and I absolutely love it. I know they still have it at Target because I saw it. So it does have English, Spanish, and French if that's your jam. And it has, you can do colors, music, you can do animal noises, and colors. But what I like about it at her age is I just spin this and it just plays lights. And it really engages her, and it gets her to really get her head up, because we struggled with getting her head up early simply because I have twins and it was hard to put her on the ground. And she loves this. And then when she's a little bit older, she can sit in front of it as well and press on it with her hands. So this is great. I think it's like $14.99 at Target. This one I have gotten for baby shower gifts because I love it, and I think it's just absolutely great.
So naturally, you should have a teether toy. Like I said in my video with the Munch Mitt, Bridget is having kind of a hard time grasping it. I have to kind of put her hands on it, which is extremely developmentally appropriate, but she's starting to grasp teether. So I have a bunch of different teethers, and I will show you which one is my absolute favorite and which one I recommend.
So here's all of our teethers, and I will tell you what I do and don't like about them. So this one I got from Target. It's a little thick. It's really easy to clean. It has the sensory bumps, but it's a little too thick for her right now. Same with the wooden one. It's a little too thick for her to chew on right now. I like this one, but she's a little too young. Can't really get it in her mouth. And the wooden one, she just doesn't really like. So these are our 3 favorites. This one she can't really hold, but she does love to look at the little square inside. It's real soft. That's amazing. This, I believe, is Manhattan Company, and she can grab it really easily. But this is our absolute favorite. This is the Chewy Q, and it is developed by a speech therapist, and it's just so simple. I got it at the grocery store. It was like $3.99. She can grab it, put it in her mouth, and she loves it. She's Miss Krabby Patty, but she can grab it and put it in her mouth, and then as she gets a little older, if she wants this side to chew on, it's not too long and it will choke her, but she can get a hold of it. She can get her little hands around it, and it's just perfect. We love this. It's so simple. Sometimes the simplest things are the best. Next, my twins love this, a good crinkle book. So you can get these at Target. They're like $5, a really good crinkle book. So hers just happens to be Minnie Mouse, but they're kind of all the same. They all have like a little teeter and a ring if you want to attach it. They crinkle, and they're easy to wipe, and she loves it. I give this to her in her car seat, and she chews it, and I can just hear her back there playing with it. She loves it. My twins had these as well. Not this one. This one's new. It's in their mouth a lot. I had kept the other ones, and I went to look at them, and I'm like, those were in their mouth a lot. So I got rid of them, but they're cheap. They love them in the car. She loves the sound. She loves to chew on it. This is like a must-have. I would definitely get a crinkle book. And the last thing I want to tell you about that we're loving is this Fisher-Price Sit Me Up chair. Right, Sweet Pea? And you have to have head control to sit in this. So you want to test it out and make sure your baby doesn't have issues with their head and trunk control. And as soon as she starts to waver to one side or the other, I take her out. I remember putting my son in this, and the first thing he did is lean forward and whack his head off it. So he definitely wasn't ready for it. There's 2 little spots here. It comes with this crinkle butterfly and something else, I'm not sure. But you can put your own toys on it. Right, Sweet Pea? She is a little tired, so she's a little tired, huh, honey? But this is great. It's really technically not safe for the counter, but we will put it at the table, on the table when we're eating dinner, as long as it's kind of long in the back. You want to make sure the whole thing's on the table. And I'm not recommending you put it on the table because I don't think that that's actually considered safe. But it folds flat, which is nice. You can push the buttons and it folds really flat. And she's kind of sitting on the ground and she's slung in here. She loves it. Right, Sissy? She gets to sit up, look around. It's a change of position. It takes pressure off her head. And it's perfect. So the Sit Me Up chair is good because bouncers and everything are fine, but it's a lot of time in a container and it will put pressure on their head. And this is just a chance for her to take pressure off of her head, right, Sissy? And then also sit up and interact with the world. I will say I am not a pediatric PT, but I am a physical therapist. And the bumbo seat puts your child's pelvis in a not proper position. I'm trying to just say this. My advice would be to not get a bumbo. You can look it up. It's not great posturally for your baby. This seat is way, way better. It puts them in like a neutral spine position and doesn't put any pressure in the wrong spots and sits them up really nice. So this would be my recommendation over the bumbo for sure. But she loves it because she can sit up and interact and see what we're doing and watch what we're doing. And it's just a different position than the bouncer, which we also love, because the fact of the matter is, as much as I don't want to have, quote, container babies, it's a reality. I try to get her on the floor as much as I can because the floor is fine. The floor is not considered like a container. It lets her roll and all that. I also try to hold her a lot, and I end up holding her a ton. But the reality is, especially with toddlers, or even if you don't have other kids, that your kids will be in containers so you can get stuff done or whatever. Take a break. And so it's just nice to have something different. We have the bouncer. I have the infant to toddler rocker I take outside because it has a big base, and then I use this. So I really love this. I think the recommendation is like 4 to 5 months, but you need to just check to make sure that they can sit in it properly and keep themselves up. So those are just a few of our quick favorites for like 4 months. I just wanted to share them with you guys because I know for me, I have way too much stuff in the house, and if I could parse it down to like a few things, it would be great. And I have tons of stuff from my twins that I just don't use. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share my favorites, like what I kind of feel like are like the necessities for this age.
toy wise, things to do wise. And yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope you subscribe, press the like button. It doesn't cost anything to support people doing their YouTube videos. I do it all the time. I scroll through and just watch people's videos and like them because it, you know, it just supports them. And I'd love your support, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you, any videos you want to see, any advice, and I will see you in my next video.